was this little guy. And we're gonna do it. And you know how I did the finger, whatever. Instead, we're gonna do it with a little, this guy, Scrub Daddy. Listen to that good stuff. Let's give a little bit of a moment to the Scrub Daddy first. Okay, now we're gonna put it right on your face. Okay, so we're just gonna, hey, you see me? Hi, it's good to see you. Okay, we're just gonna. Okay, how's that? How does that look? How about down here? We're gonna. We're just gonna get this in your eye and make sure everything that we wanted to get out of there is out, and we're gonna put whatever this medicine is, this fun, awesome eye medicine, right in there. Drip, 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 drip. Oh, there is a drip on there, isn't there? We're gonna put it right in your eye. Yup. Now the smiley face is drooling. Do you see that? Me when I'm falling asleep. Okay, back to it. So, how was your guys' day? I hope it was good, because you deserve the best of days, of course, yes. This is a hard trigger to do. I gotta extend all my arms out. It's like yoga. But I'll do it for you guys. I took yoga for 3 years in high school instead of gym. That was pretty nice. And if y'all don't like mouth sounds, you're on the wrong channel, okay? Because me, myself, huge fan of mouth sounds. And you know I'm gonna give y'all the same treatment that I would want for myself. How about that? Is that a trigger? Horrible noise. Look at that though. It's like a pump. It looks like I'm pumping something. Boing, 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 boing. That's kind of fun. Okay, what next? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stick to these triggers for a little bit longer. I'm too quick with it. I gotta show y'all the real thing. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep with this one for a little bit to give you a little bit longer. I hate it when ASMR videos, when people jump from triggers too quickly. It's like, come on, man. I was just getting started. So, once again, I'm gonna give you guys the treatment that I like. Look through here, please. Look through here. Oh, it's got a hair. Remove the hair. There was a hair in my last video too. No hairs allowed. Unless it's on my head. Oh, I have a fun game that I just thought of. Okay, so I have this one, and this one, and you guys have to choose. I am going to pick one. I'm going to pick one of these holes to poke the thingy through. Hi, is that fun? you see? That's actually really scary. I don't like that. And you guys have to guess which one I'm gonna go through. So this one left, we're gonna call this one left, even if it's not your left. I don't know. Left, 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 left. Right, 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 right. And mouth. How about that? Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Which one am I gonna pick? Which one am I gonna pick? Okay, we're gonna go for the left. We're gonna go for the left, 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 the left, the left. Okay, good job. Good job. You did good. You did pretty good there. I'm thinking of another one. Which one am I gonna do? Which one am I gonna do? You've got 3 options. You've got left, you've got right, and you've got mouth. Yes. Which am I gonna choose? 3, 2, 1, and we're going left again. Yep. I bet you didn't expect that. Bam. And if you did guess left, that's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive, I will say. Let's do a couple more rounds of that, okay? So, we're gonna put Mr. Smiles. We're just naming him now Mr. Smiles. Because no, we're not gonna call him Daddy, okay? What the frick? No Daddy. Okay, so I'm gonna pick one. And you have to, which one is it gonna go through? Okay. 3, 2, 1. You have to pick. And we're gonna go pick up the mouth, because I want you to smile. Yay. You see me smiling? Good stuff, right? Love it. Alright, so we're gonna do one last round of this, okay? We're gonna do, am I gonna pick left? Am I gonna pick left? Am I gonna pick right? Am I gonna pick right? Or the mouth, okay? Get your guesses ready. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and the right. Oh, look at that direct shot. Bam. How many of you got that right? If you did, you're awesome. You're low-key psychic. And if you didn't, that's okay too. Because, you know, if I were guessing, I probably wouldn't have gotten any of them right. See, you guys, look, I stuck with one trigger for a couple of minutes. That's pretty good. Normally, I'm like, I want to move on. But I didn't. Yay me. Let's just do some simple tapping. Why not? Let's just, in the middle of this video, let's do some simple taps. I really like these, well, no. Should we stick to visuals? Yeah, no. We'll save this guy for another time. But if you guys like that noise, comment below. I'll use it in a different video. I want to stick to visuals. Screw you. Just kidding. Love you. Yeah, I love you. We're gonna do another one of these guys because I like these guys and I have a bunch of different colors of them. You guys remember this from the last video. This is a Puff. This is Mrs. Puff from SpongeBob. Here she is, live in the flesh, and she's gonna go for follow Mrs. Puff, okay? Don't follow this finger. Follow Mrs. Puff, okay? Don't follow this finger. Follow Mrs. Puff. Don't. I know they're really close. Just follow Mrs. Puff, okay? Okay, she's really important. You will not get your driver's license unless you follow Mrs. Puff. You understand? Yep. And she's watching, and she will remember if you follow her or not. Okay. Now, don't follow her home. Just put your eyes on her. Okay. Not in a creepy way, dude. Stop. Okay. Don't look at her anymore. She's uncomfortable. She's going away. Look at the finger. I don't know why. We'll just do a hand. As you guys can see, I'm really good at matching up what I do with this hand with what I do with this hand. I'm just like a pro. That must mean that my corpus callosum is pretty separate, you know what I'm saying? Do you guys know what the corpus callosum is? The corpus callosum is the part of your brain that it connects the two sides of your brain so that they, don't quote me on this, so that they function synchronistically. Is that a word? So like, you know what I mean? Like making sure everything is like, you know. But the way to like exercise that part of your brain to like make them more separate is like if you do like pat your head and rub your tummy, that kind of a thing, that's separating them. Or I can do this cool trick. Are you ready? I can do one hand snapping up and down and another hand snapping in a triangle. Isn't that cool? It's because my corpus callosum is separated completely, just like a horse. Horses, they don't have a corpus callosum. The two sides of their brains are separated. There's like a Great Wall in there, like a Great Wall of China. Gotta rest the voice for a minute. My yap box is getting tired. This is you and me talking. Peek, 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 peek. Ooh, sword fight time. Mrs. Puff versus Mrs. Puff. Oh my god. Do I have a yellow one? I could do Mrs. Puff versus SpongeBob. I have Mrs. Puff versus SpongeBob. They're fighting. Give me my license. Ow. I have not seen SpongeBob, you guys, so if I get anything wrong, just know that it's because I've never actually seen the show. I just know stuff about it. They're not kissing, they're fighting. Anger, anger, yes. Mrs. Puff is angry. How about this noise? Is that okay? I don't know. And they're gonna joust, they're gonna joust. And round 2 of jousting. Oh, SpongeBob beat Mrs. Puff to the center. Okay, try again. And now they're friends, they're hugging again. They're best friends, because obviously obviously they were friends. I know they weren't friends. I know she's a teacher. Now they're resting. They're laying in the fields, watching the jellyfish in the sky. Picture the jellyfish. How many jellyfish do you count to go to sleep instead of counting sheep? Counting jellyfish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What other languages do I know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was Chinese. The other one was Japanese. What other languages can I count to 10? Germany language. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10. Something like that. The German one I'm the least familiar with. You guys, my foot's falling asleep. Let me show you. This table that I have, this little ASMR table. Look at this ASMR. Look. So I bought this table originally to do makeup on because I didn't want to buy a full desk. So I have this sitting chair. This sitting table. But like, it's obviously a little small, and so like everything's just a little cramped together. There's not a whole lot of circulation going on. Limbs could be falling off any second. But anyways, I think that's all I have for you today. You guys want to comment below who won the fight, SpongeBob or Mrs. Puff? I actually can't remember if Mrs. Puff is a good character. Isn't she kind of like grumpy? Or is she just a teacher that's just pissed off at SpongeBob because he's kind of annoying? That doesn't mean I don't like SpongeBob.